Hi, this is David Comfort from Democracy Action Network. Here's a mind-blowing fact. The global assets in ESG, environmental, social, and governance funds soared to around $30 trillion in 2022. That's a staggering amount, right? But here's what's actually wild. Just a few years later, the momentum behind ESG investing is crumbling, and the forces behind this shift are anything but subtle. Ever notice how, in the face of climate catastrophe, some of the biggest players in finance are suddenly pulling back from their commitments to sustainability? It's honestly crazy but true. Major firms like BP and PepsiCo are abandoning their climate pledges, while BlackRock's CEO Larry Fink, who once championed climate-conscious investing, has stopped even mentioning the word climate in his latest letters. This isn't just a coincidence. It's part of a coordinated counter-movement led by political figures who see ESG as a threat to their vision of free markets. What if I told you that a group of Republican leaders gathered at a luxurious resort to strategize on dismantling ESG? They're framing it as a battle against a climate cartel that supposedly undermines democracy. This rhetoric is absurd. It's a blatant attempt to stifle the very necessary conversation about how our investments impact the planet and society. Instead of embracing the potential for corporate responsibility to drive positive change, they're labeling it as a leftist conspiracy. This backlash against ESG is not just a fringe movement, it's gaining traction in state legislatures and even Congress. Recent investigations into ESG practices have created a chilling effect on sustainable investing, with firms withdrawing from initiatives that once promised to hold them accountable for their environmental impact. The irony? This anti-ESG crusade is likely costing taxpayers millions in higher borrowing costs, as evidenced by a study from the University of Pennsylvania. It's crucial to recognize the historical roots of ESG investing. It began as a way to avoid profiting from unethical practices, like slavery. Now we see a regression to a time when corporate greed takes precedence over moral responsibility. Let's analyze the bigger picture. This isn't just about finance. It's about our future. As climate records break and extreme weather events escalate, we need to ask ourselves, are we willing to let a vocal minority dictate the terms of our planet's survival? The patterns emerging from this anti-ESG movement reveal a desperate attempt to cling to outdated ideologies at the expense of our collective well-being. We must remain vigilant and engaged, pushing back against this tide and advocating for a future where finance and sustainability go hand in hand. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. It would help out a lot. Peace.